Hi everyone, welcome back to Creatively Crafted Life. This is Melanie and today I am bringing you another Christmas card. And this time we're focusing on using dies to make most of the card. So the first thing here is we're going to use this rectangle die from Little Anchor, these Christmas lights from Lawn Fawn, and it shows you how to attach them to form the bulbs. And that was an old stamp set from my monthly hero art kit. You can use any Christmas sentiment or holiday greeting that you wish. And we're going to use some Bristol cardstock because ink blending is a little bit easier on that kind of cardstock. It's got a coating on it that just allows it to blend a little bit easier. So we're going to trim the rectangle out of the Bristol cardstock, and then we're going to take this fun foam and we're going to take the bases of the bulbs and trim those out in 3 colors, red, green, and pink. And this is going to serve 2 purposes. One, it's going to act as dimension, so the bulbs will be raised up, and it will also provide the highlight to the light bulb, which you'll see here shortly. For the bulb themselves, so for the main part of the bulb, instead of using colored cardstock, I'm just going to do some ink blending on the Bristol paper, and I'm using candied apple, picked raspberry, and lucky clover for the 3 bulbs, and I'm just blending enough to cover the die, and that's what you see me doing here, is just trimming that out. Very easy. So then we're going to take the rectangle die rectangle shape that we trimmed out earlier with the stitched border, and we're just going to form some round spots, I guess, on the card to act as a backdrop for the bulbs. And the idea behind this is to simulate that reflective quality of light bulbs around, like on a Christmas tree or something, where you can see the colors reflected off the ornaments and all the other shiny stuff that we have out at Christmas. It's not a true bokeh effect. It's just a very simplified version to give you the feel of it, but not actually, do all of the diffuse dots, that kind of thing. I'm going to use the string from the light bulb set from Lawn Fawn, and I'm trimming this out of a silver cardstock from Stampin' Up. It's old. It's been in my stash forever. I don't know if they sell it anymore, but really you could use any gray cardstock, or if you have like a glitter cardstock, or even like a foiled cardstock to make the string. All of those would work quite well. And then we're just going to layer all the pieces to form the bulbs. So we've got the distress blended piece on the top, then we glued that onto the foam piece, and then there's a little topper here that I also trimmed out of the silver cardstock, and then we're just going to attach the whole thing onto our panel. Now I'm using Tombow Mono for all the different layers. If you purchased fun foam with the adhesive backed, obviously you wouldn't have to attach any adhesive in order to affix it to the card panel. And then I'm just using a block in between to apply a little bit of pressure while it's drying. We're going to trim off the extra little bits, and then of course we need to jazz it up a little bit and use some shimmer mist by, I believe it's Sukaniko. And then we're going to attach the entire panel onto the card base. I'm not using any foam or anything here. We're going to keep that pretty flat. And then the final step is to use this Glossy Accents from Ranger, and I just am outlining the bulbs and then flooding the interior with this glossy glue, I guess you could call it. It's going to dry clear. Right now it's looking a little bit cloudy, but it will dry clear and form a really glossy surface to give, that light bulb shiny look. And it will take a little while to dry, so just make sure you put this aside to dry for probably a few hours just to be safe. And that is the card. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to leave you with some close-ups, and until next time, happy crafting.